Hello, 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 and thank you for tuning in. Energy Presents numero 54. It is an honor and pleasure having you here with me today. We meet Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. and each Dantian Energy Presents is really just a guided meditation or guided activity to get us grounded or present in whatever moment that moment may be. Each practice or session consists of approximately 20 minutes. It consists of a brief warm-up, then a topic of discussion, then a guided meditation, and then finally some parting wisdom. So let's go ahead and get started with today's tune in and tune up, which is any form of expressive movement you may like. Could be dancing, could be shaking, could be tapping, whatever feels good for you, as we introduce today's topic of discussion, visualization. May I allow visualization? May I appreciate visualization? And finally, may I let go of visualization? Awesome. And now, a moment of silence, stillness, as well as a great opportunity to set an intention or purpose for the practice. Good. And now, valuable reminder. The real meditation is how you live your life. Some wise words by John Kabat-Zinn. Visualization. What is visualization? Well, one thing when we say visualization we mean is a representation of an object, situation, or set of information. So when we're saying that something is a visualization of something, it is a representation of an object, situation, set of information. Another meaning or whatever definition of visualization is a formation of a mental image. So the formulating, putting together of its parts, the mental image of something or whatever. Another good definition. And then finally, I like this definition as well. Making something internal visible through introduction. That is another definition of visualization. So something internal, something inward, something, otherwise not normally seen, making it visible through introduction by, introducing it or bringing it to something else. That is another way to define and visualize. Example of this would be if we were to, say, swallow a camera, we would be visualizing the inside of our intestines. So why? Why do we care about visualization? Well, for one, it is a cornerstone of perception. Depending on some schools of thought, some even include, the mind and the visualization, the mind's eye, as a sense organ in and of itself. So by beginning to understand our capabilities and abilities of visualization, we can start to gain understanding and gain more information regarding our perception. Next, it provides insight. When we begin to understand and explore visualization, we start to see how truly connected the world is, how we can be connected through our visualization and are sometimes even disconnected from our visualization. And then also the generally impermanent nature, just like the visualizations in our minds or in our hearts or whatever, don't last forever. So true is too the nature of reality. So in this way, visualization can help us gain insight. And finally, attraction or reinforcement, depending on your perspectives on the capabilities for visualization, at the very least is going to reinforce whatever you are visualizing in our neurochemistry, in our experiences, in our perceptions, and our realities as a whole. Visualization can help us attract or reinforce the experiences of our reality. So how do we learn more, explore more about visualization? First and foremost is openness, which is often one of the best places to start. Taking a step back and being simply open to whatever is present as is. You may be surprised of the capabilities of visualization, or perhaps maybe not. Simply reinforce what you already know. From there, we begin investigation, and we have a sense of curiosity. This may be a good opportunity to maybe even try some different techniques. It could be like a beach meditation or safe space meditation, or the possibilities of the futures you may like. It could be simply visualizing colors, or it could be visualizing nothing at all. These are all great options. And how do you know until you investigate and try different forms of curiosity? And then lastly, is to practice and play with these newly found skills and attributes. So we do so with a sense of lightness and playness and joy, per se, because it's a new skill. And actually research supports that you're going to learn this new skill much quicker if you approach it with a sense of play, practice. Proper visualization, by the exercise of concentration and willpower, enables us to materialize thoughts, not only as dreams or visions in the mental realm, but as also experiences in the material realm. And this sounds almost a little bit woohoo, but at the same time it is actually completely founded and grounded. When we think about how we visualize things and concentrate our willpower, and how that actually influences our lives, from a thought perspective, we can then see how almost directly our experiences are influenced, as well as the material realm as a whole. Again, powerful. Lovely. So let's go ahead and get started for our visualization meditation. And we'll first start by finding ourselves in a comfortable, meditative position, whatever that means for you. Your position or posture in meditation may be the object of your meditation. We'll first begin by tuning into our senses. Where they go. Allowing whatever is visible in our visual field. Seeing the world around us. Next, lending attention to the sounds of our reality, hearing the sound, near, far, everywhere in between. Now, paying attention, tuning in to the tactile sensation of your reality. All of the experiences often overlooked. Fabric, hair, skin, points of contact. Constants we move through life, all the time, rarely attending to. Now, smelling the smells, as many smells you are able. and finally tasting, allowing, appreciating, accepting whatever we are tasting this very moment. Next, begin by tuning into our interoception, our inner sense, as well as our proprioception, our sense in space. And as we continue to turn inward, now is a perfect opportunity to gently close your eyes, perhaps gentle, fixed gaze. We'll begin with a foundation of breath. Allowing, accepting, appreciating however we are breathing in this very moment. There is no right way to breathe or wrong way to breathe. Simply allowing the experience of breathing. Gently redirecting our attention back to the breath whenever mind. Perhaps noticing the in-breath, the out-breath. Maybe even a moment of stillness. Feeling the breath, the tip of the head, and the chest, all the way down into the belly. Soft, gentle belly breathing. Perhaps noticing wherever we feel the breath the most. And then expanding our awareness throughout the wholeness of breath. Beginning, finish, continuously cycling. Let's first begin by introducing to your conscious awareness visualization for you. There is no right visualization or wrong visualization. Simply introducing into conscious awareness visualization in this very moment. And now, gently redirecting your attention to the breath, feeling and experiencing the sensation of the body breathing. We'll continue to expand our conscious awareness from our breath to throughout our bodies. Perhaps doing a brief body scan now, beginning with the head, the scalp, the forehead, the eyebrows and the eyes, the cheeks, our lips and our tongue and our jaw, releasing any obvious tension. Feeling into our necks, upper neck, mid neck, lower neck, going down to the shoulders, to the upper arms, all the way to the elbows, forearms, hands, fingertips, all the way back to the arms, all the way up into the shoulders, meeting up the upper back, chest, mid back, ribs, lower back, belly, pelvis, points of contact, upper leg, knees, lower leg, feet, toes. Good. And now, feeling from our head all the way to our toes, as much as we are able. And now, if you're experiencing any areas of sensation, turning towards those experiences now with an allowance, an acceptance, and an appreciation. Good. And now, let us direct our attention to an area in our body where we're feeling nothing at all. So we'll continue to expand our conscious awareness from our physical feelings to all of the feelings of our reality, all of the complexity of human emotion and experiences in spirit, bringing those into conscious awareness, any and all feelings as they are. Turning towards those feelings now with an allowance, an acceptance, and an appreciation. Noticing how those feelings influence our conscious reality. Good. Now, I would like you to reintroduce into conscious awareness visualization for you. And this time, I would like you to feel visualization. Feel the feelings of visualization. Feeling to visualization, feeling through visualization, feeling all the feelings of visualization for you. Good. And let us notice how our feelings have changed from one moment to the next, and how that has influenced our conscious reality. Nice. So let's continue to extend our conscious awareness from our feelings to another important organ or sense, our mind. Tuning in and attending to mind. We'll first begin by observing any and all characteristics of mind, any speed of mind, movement of mind, weight of mind, warmth of mind, directions. Any and all things observable of mind that may be able. How do we observe mind? Good. And now, using mind, I would like you to bring to mind, in the greatest detail imaginable, visualization for you. Visualizing visualization, imagining visualization, creating visualization in mind for you, with mind for you. And we may start with this singular and personal visualization and begin to expand and continue to expand until we've expanded into all of the visualization and all of the universe. All of the visualization and all of the universe. Infinite, interconnected, complex, and unified under a one true nature of being visualization. Beautiful. And now, just as we have brought visualization to conscious awareness a few times, now let us let visualization fade to nothing. Visualization to nothing. To nothing. And we'll begin to wrap up our practice with a loving kindness practice. Let us first begin by bringing into conscious awareness an object we connect with very easily, warming up our loving kindness engine, which is the personal expression in any way, shape, or form. And next, we'll bring ourselves to conscious awareness, showering ourselves inside and out with loving kindness. Next, bring to conscious awareness an individual or entity who has helped you recently and offering them loving kindness. And now, bring into conscious awareness an individual or situation in which you know is having difficulty or challenge or suffering, and offering them love and kindness. Good. And next, bringing into conscious awareness an individual in which you connect with very deeply and very profoundly, and offering them loving kindness. And finally, giving yourself the gratitude challenge. Bringing into conscious awareness an individual has influenced your life, which you would not else otherwise take a moment. Offer love and kindness. Beautiful. And as we begin to conclude this practice, let us remind ourselves that a plethora of experiences may have arisen throughout the totality of this practice and all of the experiences in life. May we continue to turn towards these and all experiences with an allowance, an acceptance, and an appreciation and due diligence to see life as it is. And as we begin gently returning our conscious awareness to our surroundings, in our rooms, in our spaces, in our bodies, in our breath, perhaps finding some gentle movement, may we thank ourselves for taking the time to honor ourselves in the present moment. Thank you. Now, for some parting wisdom. A Zen master was visiting London. He went up to a hot dog vendor and said, "Make me one with everything." The vendor fixed it up, got his hot dogs, fried onions, gherkins, and mustard, and handed it to the Zen master, who paid with a 20 note. The vendor put the note in his red shirt and snapped it shut. "Excuse me, well, where's my change?" asked the Zen master. "Oh, my brother," said the vendor, "change comes from within." I like that. Lovely. So thank you all once again for joining me for Dantian Energy Presents. We meet weeknights. We meet Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m., streaming on most major platforms. Please tune in anytime you may be able. Anytime. If you think you got something out of it or feel as if you got anything out of it, think about making a comment, liking or commenting or sharing this video, because my goal, our goal, is to connect with as many people as humanly possible. So literally anything you do helps towards that goal. Something beautiful there. Once again, thank you. It is an honor and pleasure and privilege as always. I wish you all the best ventures and warmest wishes until next time. Much love. Take it easy. Adios.